Hey, I'm Kevon Carter, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm a vocalist, songwriter, recording artist, and an entertainer. I enjoy singing a lot of adult contemporary, classic R&B, soul, all that feel-good music, reggae, calypso, you name it, I sing it. I just like to have a lot of fun with what I'm doing. I'm very passionate. And I like to take people on a musical, nostalgic, emotional journey when I perform.
'Cause I know a place where we can both go. Let me show you how to let your stress go. Ease your mind and baby don't you act shy. 'Cause we've got every reason why we should keep celebrating life. I wanna feel free tonight. We're gonna rock you till the morning light. Just wanna feel free tonight. Life of the party. I wanna feel free tonight. We're gonna rock you till the morning light. Just wanna feel free tonight. Life of the party, baby.
Hi everyone. My guest on this episode describes himself as a multifaceted vocalist. His name, Kevon Carter. My name is Christopher Aird. Welcome to Seasons of Music. Hi Kevon.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm great.
Welcome to Seasons of Music.
Wonderful. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here because I'm excited with this interview.
Good to
I've
know.
always wanted to really dig deep into
Yeah.
you as an artist. The first thing is that in your bio, you describe yourself as a multifaceted Trinidadian vocalist.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Multifaceted meaning, I'm influenced by so many genres of music that it was hard for me to just pigeonhole myself doing one thing, you know what I mean? And growing up in the 80s in Trinidad, we listened to everything. Because, we only had like one or two stations. So on that station you're hearing calypso, R&B, pop, Motown music, reggae. So I think definitely growing up in that era strongly influenced me as an artist now. So you would find that when I perform, I just love doing many different genres.
So, what is your favorite genre of music?
I would say soul music, R&B. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Motown growing up.
So where did it all begin for you? Were you a child prodigy?
No.
Singing from young?
No. Not the typical, I grew up in church singing. No.
But you went to school in Trinidad? Or?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I did. My musical background, believe it or not, started in Parang.
Oh, okay.
In 1991. I was, 12 years old. I'm giving away my age to you people. And Los Alumnos de San Juan with Alicia Jagosa.
Right.
That band has been around since like the mid to late 80s. So one day I just picked up the Quattro because, my family's into the arts, Best Village, Parang, dance, So Quattro was laying around and I just picked it up and just started fooling around. And then one of my uncles came home one evening and he's like, you want to learn the Quattro? I said, yeah, sure, why not? He showed me like the first 3 basic chords.
Right.
And I rehearsed that for like weeks, about 2 months, just same thing over and over. The typical, So I just drilled that for like 2 months straight. And then he showed me the strumming and stuff. And then, lo and behold, he's like, hey, you want to come and play with us, Los Alumnos de San Juan? I say, really? Sure. And that happened in 1991 Christmas. Was when I really delved into stage, and we were on tour.
Right.
We performed in Hilo at the time.
I tell you.
at Hilton poolside, and like the homes and stuff for elderly folks and kids and stuff. So and it was exciting,
Yeah.
and it was just a lovely energy, just being on stage and doing my thing, playing the quattro, and I played with them for about 3 years.
So nothing in school then, basically.
Nothing in school.
Nothing in school.
No, nothing in school. However, one of my favorite subjects in school was music, though. I went to Barataria Junior Secondary because I was born and raised in Barataria. And back then, that was like up to third form.
Right. Yeah.
So, music was my favorite subject. But little did I know then that I would gravitate it in my older years. So, like music and arts and craft, And so, back to the Parang. So, I played with Los Alumnos for about 3 years. And then, after Barataria Junior Sec, I went to St. Augustine Comprehensive. And I just kind of rested Parang for a bit. And then I picked up the guitar. And I started to, once again, learn 1 or 2 chords, enough to play a song.
Yeah.
And the very first song I learned to play was Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. Yeah. I believe the children are our future, And that was exciting. And then I started learning other things. And then, fast forward to 1996, I migrated to the States, to New York. And when I got to New York, 2 years later, 96 to like 98, I met 2 friends of mine and we decided to form an R&B group. And I was doing backgrounds.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, I've always liked the idea of just being in the background. I never wanted to be a front man. I never wanted to be no attention on me kind of thing. I just like doing what I love, and I just in the cut just doing my thing, And then that group lasted about a week and a half.
Long career, boy.
Because your egos and who want to do the lead and who want to... I'm like, yo, listen, I quit. I good. This is too much bacchanal, And then fast forward to 2003. I don't really tell this story, so it's nice that you're, like you said, digging deep into who I am as an artist, because a lot of people don't know these things about me, So far, let's recap. You have 1991 with Parang, 96 in New York, 99 R&B group that lasted a week and a half, then 2003. So you're following me so far, right? So 2003, American Idol came on the scene, and I auditioned on the 2nd season.
The 2nd season, wow.
Yep, and that was a lovely experience. I wouldn't do it again, but I'm talking about I slept on the pavement.
So literally, that's what happened?
Yes.
Because, when you see the scenes in the background, just little clips.
No, because they edited it that way, but the behind the scenes is like, okay, so my audition date, I remember it vividly, Monday the 13th, 2003. I was lined up from the Friday at Jacob Javits Center on 34th Street in Manhattan. And when I got there at like 3 o'clock the Friday, if you see people just like around the corners, bending, just a line of kids just, and all we have in common is one dream, to make it as a singer. And I met some wonderful people that weekend, So like every few hours, the line would move up a bit. So Friday caught me on the pavement sleeping. My mom and they had to come down, take the train, they bring comforter and thing, food, and like a real vagrant. Your boy just on the pavement, catching kicks, it was fun. Then the next morning, if it's one thing I must say, the group of friends that I had then, they were so supportive. They came back next morning, they bought McDonald's breakfast for me, tea, we laughing, line move up, they spent the whole day, they went home, get lunch for me, come back. By Saturday night, I was in the car park.
Right.
So I made some progress. So I came off of the pavement. And now I'm in the car park in the compound. And Sunday passed, it was fun. Monday morning, bright and early, the audition, 8 a.m. Went in, did my thing. They're like, okay, we're going to choose you to go to the second round.
Right.
Yay! Had to come back Wednesday for round 2. Now, this round, a lot of people don't know. You have to actually go through 2 rounds before they send you to LA. So, I don't know if you recall, when you look at American Idol, they would show you like bloopers and some bad singers. That's actually the 3rd round of audition.
Oh.
At the end of the day, it's a TV show.
Yeah. So they're looking for content.
So, nice content, bad singers, you know.
Yeah.
Simon messing them up and thing. So 2nd round, I auditioned for Simon's father. And he was like, oh, you know, you have a nice voice, but the competition is high this year, so we'll have to pass on you. And that was my American Idol run.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of people came out and they were crying and, oh my gosh, it's over.
Yeah.
Me, this lit a fire underneath me. I'm like, you know what? This is for me.
Yeah.
Music is what I'm going to do as a big part of my life. So I came home and my mom had like a nice little celebratory friends over, cake and ice cream. Yeah. I'm like, Mom, I appreciate this, but this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
And by the next week, if my mom ever sees this interview, I was working at New York Library at the time, right? I woke up one morning and I said, listen, Mom, I quit my job. She's like, what? Are you crazy? Why? I said, because I'm going to do music full time. She's like, what? And you know, growing up in a West Indian family, the arts is not really a real job. I'm keeping it real.
Well, especially in those days.
Right.
I think that we have improved.
Right. Thank God.
Yes.
So, you know, you saying you want to be a singer or a painter or a dancer, it's like, what? Boy, you better go to school and get a degree and, you know, go and work a 9 to 5, you know? I kind of rebelled. I rebelled. I'm like you've noticed about my personality, I'm very resilient. So I rebelled. I'm like, Mom, here what? All I need is 1 year. Just give me 1 year. And if there's no progress in 1 year, I will go back, do my 9 to 5, and everybody happy.
Ooh, yeah. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, something deep inside cannot be denied. Oh, no. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. When your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chaffed their and I gaily laughed to think they doubt my love. Yet today my love has gone away. I am without my love. Now laughing friends to ride, tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Oh yeah. hands to write tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Oh, smoke gets in your eyes. Oh yeah, in your eyes, in your eyes.
Yeah, but you came from an artistic family.
Yeah.
As we were chatting
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So didn't that make a difference? Because she said, okay, if my uncle could do it, and your uncle is
Jeffrey Carter.
right, the dancer, right?
Yeah,
If he could do it, wasn't that easier for her to accept that something that you would do?
Well, I mean,
You know, in Trinidad, in those days, if a child comes and says that, like, you know, you need to find an 8 to 4 job and do it at the side. I think parents are now beginning to realize that there is a career out of, you know, being in the music industry. So I just found it strange that she didn't accept that at that point.
well, I mean, she was hesitant, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what parents
at the end of the day, every parent
Yeah,
wants the best for the children.
of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I get that. I respect that. I have no beef or qualms about that, you know. And my mom did a wonderful job raising me and my brothers. She did the best that she could.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, as you get older, you kind of try to, and I think I should say it's important to try to find your path in life.
Yeah, of course.
You know, we all can't be doctors and lawyers and engineers.
Right, yeah.
I mean, art is a huge part of the makeup of life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So she said, all right, fine, take the year off and do what you need to do. So I was eating, breathing, sleeping music. My brother, who's also in the industry, GBM Neutron, but he does more soca. He started to mess around with we had a Casio back then, a Casio piano. Remember Casio?
Yeah.
I'll give it away my age, but so we had a Casio piano, and he learned a few chords, and me on the guitar, and we would sing a lot of rockers reggae stuff, like R&B on reggae stuff, you know. And then 2003, I was living heavy in New York, so I wasn't coming back home often. So I had a site called TorontoLime.com, where you would have to. That's the only way you could have heard the new soca. So then Carnival time came around in 2004, and I'm like, oh, let's see what's going on, because back then it was TriniScene.com and that kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, let me go listen to some of the new soca's.
Right.
And then I had gravitated to like the H2 flows of soca, like that R&B fused with soca. Edwin Yearwood, Crossfire, you know, his singing range and vocals. I was attracted to that. I'm like, okay, if I'm doing soca, this is the type of soca I want to sing.
Yeah.
I'm
Not a
in
wine and jam.
party mood, and I be having rude, like, you know, melodious type of soca. So I started to write a lot of groovy soca's. Tried my hand at soca for many years, and I still do from time to time. But I always felt like, as much as I love my culture, I love soca, I love calypso, I respect the greats like David Rudder, Merchant, all those greats, you know. I didn't want to pigeonhole myself. So I said, you know what? In addition to my soca, I will write reggae songs, I will continue singing my R&B music, my Motown music, my pop stuff. And that is when I started to really own up to the multifaceted within me. You know, just, you know, playing around with several genres and writing on my guitar and that sort of thing.
Writing music is because you just kind of threw that in, right?
Yeah.
Because I knew you as a singer, and kind of know you've done one or two songs.
Yeah.
So is it that that became part of you from early?
Yeah.
Or did you start writing?
Yeah,
music?
I started writing.
As it did it come natural? Because I'm a singer, as you know.
Yeah.
But writing music, I'm okay. That's not.
Okay. And it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
That's why you have writers.
Yeah.
You hire somebody to write for you, and you do your thing that way.
Yeah.
I started writing in 2003.
And is it easy for your inspirations to
Yes, once I'm inspired, it flows.
So you get a tune in your head before you write the words, or is it you write like a poem and then you add music to it?
I start with melodies first.
Okay.
So like the very first song I wrote, didn't put it out. I just to get my writing experience in was a melody came to my head, and my brother at the time, he built like a little music around it for me.
Yeah.
And just humming pa pa da pa da pa 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 da pa da pa da pa pa. So after I lived with that melody for a few days, the lyrics started to come. So I'm like, soca vibe, groovy, cool for the girls. All right. It's about 12:30, pa 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 da, and I'm driving around sweet Trinidad. I'm looking for a party. So like, that's how it developed, and I would lay the demo down.
Christmas in the air. Love is free to share. Christmas in the air. Love is free to share. My wish is to see a nation of people living in harmony. Yeah. My wish is to see brothers and sisters living in unity. Ooh. We don't need to fight. We don't need to hate. What we need is love. Love. If you agree with what I'm saying, find it in your heart. Let love take over. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Spread love. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Let us celebrate. Christmas time is here. Let us celebrate into a brand new year. Oh, yeah. Give thanks for life and for friends and for family. Smiling faces, sharing in laughter and memories. We don't need to fight. We don't need to hate. What we need is love. If you agree with what I'm saying, find it in your heart. Let love take over. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Spread love. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Let us celebrate. Christmas time is here. Let us celebrate into a brand new year. Into a brand new year. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Spread love. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas. Spread love. Let us celebrate. Christmas time is here. Let us celebrate into a brand new year. Into a brand new year. Christmas in the air. Love is free to share. Christmas in the air.